have my headphones and my hat. Whoops, it's the other way around. Ta-da!
Every day is gay day when you're Presley, but on the channel gay day only happens once per week.
Hey everyone, it's Presley of ActOutGames.com here, and today is Sunday, which means it's gay day. So I get to talk about all things LGBT, whether they are positive or not. So today I'm going to be talking about a very interesting issue in representation in LGBT media. And I'm not quite sure what to call it, but it's similar to the I don't see color argument for POC people. And it's basically write a straight character, but just say they're gay, because it doesn't matter whether they're gay or not. And I understand the intention behind it, that gay people aren't a different breed of human just because they're gay, but there's still, being a gay person shapes your personality, like your race would shape your personality. It would give you culture, and LGBT culture is a thing, and you face lots of hardships and bullying from being LGBT, and a lot of stuff that is just particular to LGBT people, and you can't just write a straight character and then say at the end of the book they're gay, because being gay and being LGBT shapes our personalities. It's not just we are the exact same person as a straight person, but it just happens that we like the same gender as well. Because being LGBT shapes your experiences as a person, and your experiences shape who you are and the decisions you make and what you're thinking. So just writing a character, a straight character, and then calling them gay at the end of the book doesn't work, because they're missing the experiences that they have experienced as a gay person, and it gives them a very 2D and bland characterization for a gay person. I think Bill from Doctor Who is fantastic. It is clear her experiences as an LGBT person have shaped her personality and have shaped the decisions she makes, but she's also not treated like a separate entity because she is gay. And I think she is fantastic, and I really love her and her representation in the new season. So I think that is a really good example. While I haven't read Harry Potter in several years, but I think Dumbledore is an example of just sort of saying, I'm pretty sure J.K. Rowling said on social media that Dumbledore was gay, while the experiences of being gay does not shape Dumbledore as a person. And I feel like he is still representation, and he is still in one of the biggest book series on the planet, but it is still not a lot of his decisions and character has been shaped by the fact that he is gay. And if you read the Harry Potter books, you would not know that Dumbledore was gay when you read them. You would have to follow the EU, you'd have to look it up on Twitter or whatever, which barely counts as representation, because they're not necessarily gay in the series. Someone just stated afterwards that they were gay or trans or something like that. And I'm not hating on J.K. Rowling. I think she had a good intention behind it, but to write a gay character that shapes their experiences as a human being or cat or whatever species of gay person you were writing, and it shapes your experiences as a person, and it would change how you behave in the future. It's not just you tack a label that says gay onto someone, but you still write them exactly like a straight person. And kind of speaking of this, was another thing I was thinking about, is we need better representation in the larger media. A lot of smaller shows and media like Dark Matter and Hi-Fi Fight Club, which I'm actually cosplaying right now, if you didn't notice. I have my headphones and my hat. Whoops, it's the other way around. Ta-da! I am cosplaying Hi-Fi Fight Club right now. Which is really good representation, as well as Rocket Riot, which I will be talking about in a future video because I love that webcomic so much. And just a lot of smaller medias have really good representation, but the problem is they're small, and not a lot of people get the word out about them, while larger medias don't have a lot of representation. And I am ridiculously proud of Doctor Who for being one of the biggest shows and one of the biggest fandoms, and having a canonically lesbian character as a companion in the newest series. That is what I love about Doctor Who, and I really hope other shows will follow in its footsteps and start representing LGBT characters well in their popular media, so that we're not forced to look to smaller medias that only you can talk to a few people about, because they are just so small, and because they have representation is why you're watching them. Because you should never have to want to read something just because it has representation in it, and you should never have to be interested in something just because it has a queer character in it and that's it, if you're not interested in the storyline whatsoever. And I do jokingly say a lot, like my number one question about if someone recommends a series to me is it gay? But still, I'm not just going to watch it because it's gay. I'll only ask that if it sounds interesting to me. And I don't want queer people to have to look to series just because they are gay and just because there are queer characters in that series. And even if, especially if they are bad representation, they just might happen to be the only representation that these people get. And it really irks me that that is a thing that I have to speak up about, that representation isn't super great in media. And I understand all of these people are probably coming from a good place. They're probably not maliciously making kind of 2D gay characters. That's not, I don't think that's a thing. I just think they're not doing it right and they need to be educated, and hopefully in their next work they can do stuff like this better. Yeah, I guess that's it for this rant. TLDR, make sure to have your gay characters being gay shape their experiences as a person and shape the decisions they make in the storyline or whatever else you're doing, and be like Doctor Who, because that is a really good example and I really, really love Bill. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to press that subscribe button to see more videos like this. Gay Days come out every Sunday. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!